There's such a glut of games on the menu right now. Of course, we got Nancy Drew ongoing, where Frostpunk just came out, Carthage is crying in the corner, and Factorio 1.0 comes out today in RimWorld 1.2. So many games, but priorities, right? We must reject modernity and embrace the monkey with more Nancy Drew. Ah, or my doorbell can go. That's fine too. Okay, I've just been informed that there's going to be some intense drilling going on for the next 5 to 10 minutes. You know what? I think it'll just add to the Nancy Drew experience if we let that one play out. Let's continue on. Alright, our well-placed save FGH here is ready to go. Let's do it. So, when last we left poor Nancy Drew, we had just solved all the mind-bending puzzles in, I think, Charlotte's bedroom? I don't know, I can't remember the names or the characters or the relationships or anything like that, but I think this is the ghost's bedroom. We solved the puzzle of opening up this tiny box. We solved the puzzle of the clock, so that was barely even a puzzle. And now, this part of the wall is opened up. Let's check it out, because there might be puzzles here. I'm glad we've actually been able to find the puzzles of this Ooh, people. I have a feeling I'm going to be watching in on something from that old bat who's been on our case since we got here. Oh! That picture that blinked earlier. It's because there was this, and wasn't there another photo that we saw, another picture that we saw blinking? Could be more of that. Oh, I just did a full circle there. Can't be worse than the crying baby. The crying baby was the soul of the stream back in the day. Oh, we can just walk straight through it as well. So, look at that. That makes it a bit spookier. It's quite spooky knowing you're being watched. Alright, well. I suppose the downside to that is it didn't really unlock any more puzzling for it, did it? The passengers are no longer safe. It becomes necessary to hide them. Unlock the clock, so we already did that. We have a locket that we don't know what for. A flower sketch, which we'd be able to use if we had it. Oh, God! Okay, maybe we will postpone it then. Or as Cassian says, just run with it. Okay, well, it's not that bad for us as assassin. Okay. Well, the best thing to look forward to is the fact that the YouTube scrubs are going to also enjoy jumping from that. Okay. God, that raised the heart rate a bit. Okay. What in the world is even going on? I have a feeling that that was a story trigger for something to happen.
What's up?
See you later.
So let's check in on everyone, see what they're up to. See, this has got nothing on the baby.
Hi. Can I listen to more recordings?
Sure.
See you later.
Get on out of here now.
I feel like drilling is already less intense. Yeah, the one that just happened was like right adjacent to my wall there, where I am right now. Scary stuff. Okay, nothing new with Wade, I think his name is. And nobody's over in the crypt. We still can't open up to get in there. And then there's Scary Coffin. And I can't get my thing back either. Oh well, doesn't matter. We've managed to solve that. And our grave still has our name on it. Oh, it's neither of these ones. There we are. I'm convinced it was Wade that did that. But I just want to check around because as far as I can tell we don't have any pieces to put together to solve another puzzle. But I could well be wrong. Still though. Where is the old bat? She disappeared and we never did find her again, did we? Is there another note for us? There is not. What could it all mean? Oh. Oh dear God. But the EMF reader's reading Nout, so that was probably just a figment of our overactive imagination. Ah, the drilling is already much more distant, that's nice. Okay. Ah, I never did this, did I? No. I think this is a hint to that little box puzzle that we found. Indeed, Nancy. Alright, let's believe in the... Oh. Ooh. We know what that is, don't we? There's a route through here. Oh, before doing that, is the old bat in the room again? She is not. Now, the way I see it, it's just that shaggy-haired lady having a laugh with us.
Speak.
See you later.
Yes, leave.
She's running around, doing what she can to give us the heebie-jeebers. Where's that thing again? Here we go. Probably pointing out of there to push that out and give us a scare. Anyway, that's not what I was looking to do. What I wanted to do was go back and deal with the little box that we found. Although I'd be lying if I said I remember exactly where. Was it you? It was you.
Interesting. I should figure out what that means.
But don't I know? Isn't it exactly what we saw on the piece of paper earlier?
I should figure out what that means.
Bloody hell, Nancy. You were able to solve some underwater Sudoku. I think you can handle this. Now there's also this door here that we don't have a way to open. I think I need a button to lock it. Isn't cutting the mustard. Well, we've been everywhere now, haven't we? And we're still hunting for that old lady. At least I think we're hunting for her. Because she's disappeared, we haven't seen her in quite some time. Is this pre-recorded or is the Frostpunk streams the serenade? The Frostpunk thing is not a stream. That's a YouTube Premiere feature, which I saw and felt like trying out for it. I think I've tried it once before, but I'd be lying if I said I knew what on. Alright, well, I went down that corridor hoping that we'd find some more puzzles, but either I'm holding a puzzle and I just don't know it, or there were no puzzles there. It's the most recent place that we've been to, so let's go and check it out a bit more thoroughly. Wait, I know what's wrong! My monitor brightness. For Nancy Drew, I've started upping it from 0 to about 30 in order to actually see things. There we go, what a difference. It helps that the game is already really dark, and I switch out my desktop wallpaper from a lovely bluish design to matte black. Still though, we've been here. We check this stuff. Bloomin' cursive. Franklin's Memorial opens the first door. But I don't know anything about Franklin's Memorial. Or if I do, I don't know that I know it. I don't know what's up with this masquerade ball. Costume and mask required. What could it mean? It's a shame I can't do anything with the bed. Wait, I can still flick these? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe there's still something I can do with these clocks. I wouldn't know. I heard something. It's not something silly like I have to just be patient and wait here.
Can't check that off yet. Haven't done that.
Charlotte's notebook mentioned Franklin's Memorial. She must have been convinced she was in danger. I think she left behind a code for someone to break. The top and bottom edges are equal to the day of his death, and the day of dedication is equal on either side. But I haven't found anything with numbers that I can move that's that, other than that box that Nancy says, I should figure out how it works. I mean, in my opinion, we have figured out how it works. Heard a noise there, but it was probably just the house settling. You know what, while we're peering through here, I bet our friends can help us.
What's up?
Goodbye.
All right. Later. Hi.
I'd better get going.
Y'all be careful now.
Well, that was a waste of time, but not as big a waste of time as calling Bess Marvin is. What a disaster of a human being she is. I wonder if she was in the other games we played, but I don't wonder enough to ever want to check. Still though, are we missing something here? Well, we're obviously missing something here. We're not done yet. Right, tell you what did just happen though is we got ghost spooked here. Why and how? What was the meaning behind it? Yeah, I know we've saved best in the last game. I'm thinking of the two other games we played. The Japan one and the Castle Malloy one. I love solving puzzles, finding the puzzles a bit less so. uses a skill set that I have not been blessed with. Jinx, that one very nearly passed me by, but we did get it. So there's running electricity here. Oh, yeah, there's running electricity here. No biggie. Right, well. There's this talk of Franklin's Memorial, right? What is Franklin's Memorial? Was there a grave for Franklin? Not that I'm seeing. This thing isn't turning to look at us anymore, which is a shame. It's kind of cool when it did.
This must be the plaque Charlotte mentioned in her notes.
Oh, okay. Thornton Cemetery, blah blah blah, dedicated. Oh, the day of dedication was important. Right. Good thing I have my notebook here. Like a true senior moment detective. See, I thought day of dedication might have meant passing, but maybe it's this dedication. Right, some dates here might be useful. May 4th, 1895, because Americans are absolutely bizarre with their way of formatting dates. So that's when it's established. D, whatever D is, in October 25, 1917, good year for all. And dedicated January 15, 1918. No George in this one? Oh god. George was so incredibly useless. Right, with that, I am quite certain we can go and deal with the box. Oh well, hey, that was... Man, why even give me the journal? I found my way into Charlotte's bedroom. I've been feeling strange in this whole case. I doubt anything will top the feeling of opening Charlotte's bedroom. In an instant, she became a real person, not just some person everyone was talking about. Sad as it is, I can't get sidetracked. I need to treat this room like anywhere else. The more I understand the family, the more tools I have in my search for Jessalyn. Do I even know or care about Jessalyn? Because I don't think I do. What am I doing up here? I need to go down, down, down. Yes, yes, it's me.
Interesting. I should figure out what that means.
I'm pretty sure I know what it means.
Interesting. I should figure out what that means.
I wanted to go spin those things around.
Hello. See you later.
Yes, leave.
Unless it's something to do with this. This seems a lot more likely a thing that I do with that note from before, but I need the number 6. And I don't have the number 6. This is another thing we haven't used yet. Mom 1867, right? Need a button. God knows where it is. Come on, numbers are my strong point. Well, it's not blinking at me now.
Hi.
See you later.
Later.
Maybe I should poke at the memorial a bit more. Captain Obvious outing himself as American, calling it math. Oh, it turned again. Alright. We've already dealt with this memorial before. That just takes us back to the grave. The sound of flowing water is always so relaxing, unless it's the sound of flowing water straight into somewhere it shouldn't be, like, say, your guest bedroom in your house, because your esteemed guest left the window open and flooded it.
Can I listen to more recordings?
Sure.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
The guy cracks me up. Okay, well now. I need to find that button, but I have no idea where it is. A button with the number 6. No tea today? I agree, a cup of tea will calm our nerves. What do we have with the tea? I'm thinking 2 sugars, followed by 3 sugars, followed by 5 sugars, and of course a bit of lime, a bit of mint, more lime.
I think that's enough of that.
You're right, Nancy, that would be excessive, wouldn't it? Delicious. Right. Right. I'm glad somebody would notice it. Velos Lazar likes my Fibonacci tea. You know, we often look at this, but there's nothing really to do in the fireplace, is there? It doesn't scratch help me here anymore, at least. Don't want to read any of this garbage. And then there's this... None survived, sure. I am bothered. Where is it? That little number thing's gonna be somewhere. Or something that'll tell us how to open up that box. Yeah, we saw the ghost here, but ghost didn't do anything to us. Hang on. Hang on. There's something there. No. We've already looked at you. We already looked at you. Doesn't seem impossible that there's still something else to do with these clocks. But I wouldn't know what, and I'd just be shooting in the dark to figure it out. I should probably make note of this. Can I take a photo of it? Yeah, sweet. And take that so I don't have to come back here nor write it down myself. Comrade Cassion says they're dropping accidental hints saying, is that side door in the foyer what leads to the workshop / boiler room? What side door in the foyer? Do you perchance mean this side door? Because I can't see any way to actually open it, it's just barred shut. Doesn't even seem interactable. Not happening. Of course then there's this other door that we've come through, but you can only go through them one way for some reason. much as I try. Velis Lazar says that the drilling has gone to their place now. Yeah, the guy just kept moving along and drilling constantly. I appreciate them telling me that, though. Kiwi 10001 saying, streaming Nancy Drew live on Twitch and Frostpunk on YouTube. How does he do it? It's pretty good, isn't it? Did I check everything on this?
Use my phone to make a call.
Oh yeah, then there's all this. Unless there's any new messages? No? Okay. I don't want to listen to any more journal stuff.
Now! Jess?
Yeah, nah, screw that. And there's this thing that we never really sussed out. Spooky movie reel that I think burnt out or something. And we've already done the cotton seed generator. I'm not mashing past something too quickly here, am I? No, no sign of the G embryo anymore either. Wasn't something else in here that I'm missing, is there? Yeah, we opened it up. We already checked this. Well, we saw it. We didn't read it. I made a mistake of having friends, personalities. No one likes wedding digs. I already told Brian his band could play. Don't care. Just one list. The list can't have an item that is another list. Is wedding prep a stress test to see if you really want to get married? Is that what this is? Because that's what this has to be. What are you talking about? There's two things I don't like going to. Weddings and funerals. This thing has yet to unveil its purpose to me. Perhaps it never will. She only says...
See you later.
Yes, leave.
Only tells me to leave. There's this machine too, right? But it also is doing a fat load of nothing for me. Is the usually occurring in a church that kills it for you? I don't think I've ever been to a wedding in a church before. Don't know why you'd think I'd have a problem with it being done in a church, though. I definitely wouldn't. What's this about, though? Cryptic obsession with Jackson was indeed grave. Was she in search of something lost, or lost in the search itself? Who was this Jackson? Dead men tell no tales, isn't it true? The phrase itself came from a man who's now dead and still telling tales. That's quite funny, actually. But who is Jackson? Maybe it's Andrew Jackson. Any Jacksons here? Jackson Thornton.
Interesting. I should figure out what that means.
You definitely should, Nancy, and yet you have failed to. Just crack it open, you get a number of tools to do that with. That number is 1. Alright, we've made a fat load of 0 progress so far. No, not the biggest fan of that. We know how to use that Franklin Memorial information, right? We need to use it on this to open the door, but without the button for number 6, can't do diddly. So, we need to find it. Joanna's saying, is this the third game? This is not the third game. We'll get to the third game shortly after we find that button. There's a lot of places it could be. Two things cry out to me. One is the memorial, the other is where the ghost just was. But I like to think I've been fairly thorough in my search for anything here. Where do we see the ghost? We saw... This is exactly where we saw the ghost. It tried to walk towards us there, which is a bit spooky since this is apparently where we sleep. I guess there's one other thought, right? We haven't used the EMF gadget down in the area that we opened up. Which is back up here. No, actually I think we did, didn't we? Oh, the readings are quite high though. Oh, and then they die completely. Busted EMF gadget didn't even detect the ghost we were literally seeing, points out Orlov. What is the purpose of this? Maybe I'm seeing something here that I couldn't previously see, and it's a hint to check something. But all I'm seeing is that delicious tea. Slightly bothersome that we still haven't sussed this out, but again, I wouldn't know where to even use that. We solved that. We took care of everything on the camera. Yes, 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 yes. Definitely yes. Just trying to find some puzzles here, game. I'm really surprised though. We came through here and there was nothing. Which means... No, that can't be right though, because we went into this room and we solved the puzzle in order to go down and through here. The idea that we come out here and end up with nothing new to play with is absurd. There must be something we're missing here. Have it black this time. Wonder if I can put it in multiple times.
That's enough of that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's not go overboard. Jeez, I just don't know. Nobody wants to talk to me anymore. We can't find the old lady. Every time I say or read old lady, I'm reminded of time when I was in primary school and I was writing about some news article or something. Anyway, there was a 35-year-old lady and I wrote down old lady in reference to her, and my teacher, a lady, very much took offense to that. 35 is old, says Velisazar. Thank you. Right, he's just chilling out doing nout. No button for us to collect here. Jings malings. Give this place another quick once over. We already checked this. We solved that mind-bending puzzle. It was easy. It was just numbers though. We can deal with numbers, no problem. This Resident Evil 7 style side shack got nothing on us. Nothing left here. Just these weird photos, self-inserts into the game. This is like that hammer, right? Can't make progress unless you stumble upon it, and I'm not so good at seeing things. Nancy refuses to try her hand at some puzzles that we have found, insisting that she figures out how it works instead. Is there even anything in our observations about the box that we found? Strange blocks, Jesslyn hid mobile, stained glass, committed, Wade dropped something, it was a key that we used, reel of film, locked box, and I was digging. Box, you are locked, but I won't hold that against you unless you're really hard to open. Okay. Ah, a lot of nonsense here. Waste of time. Do you want to lock it? No. Picked up this locket and we've just heard no mention of it. Nobody wants it. I haven't seen anywhere to slot it into either. There is a bit of unfinished business here though. Oh, now you were the one to move. But that's just what they do. They're just trying to spook me out. Now, sadly... Hello. Whilst I'm sure there's still something to do with these, because we do have the flower sketch, we don't have the flower card to use on any remaining coffin, nor do we have any hint on which one to use it on. Could brute force it by slamming it onto all of them, but again, we need the card to begin with. We don't have it. JJ, you like spoiler tags too much. Locket doesn't open that up. Spade doesn't open that up. The EMF reader doesn't open it up. The desperate search for the puzzle.
You sure do like creeping around.
I'd better get going.
Get on out of here now.
I like that line out of him. It's so uncalled for. James, we have just made zero progress here. What are we missing? Obviously, that button with the number 6 on it, but where is it? Can someone please explain what this game exactly is? When I Google Nancy Drew, all that comes up is a recent TV show. So is it based on the IP or game? Since of voice acting, I can't tell if this game's from around 2005 plus 5. I think they Some of them are actually fairly recent. But it's based on the IP of Nancy Drew. There's books and TV shows and games about it. Jeez. Been up, down, left, right. Where in the world is that button? Already checked this thing out as much as we can. Can't open the side pockets or anything. This thing does nothing. We already solved the bottle puzzle here. Can't remember what we got, but it must have been important. We've been up this thing recently? Yeah, we have. We've already stepped out of here. To no real avail. I like wee hidden passages like this. In the first Polish LAN party, there was a secret passage that connected the library to some other place. It was holy moly, what? Something's going off the rails here. Strange lassie, did you see that?
Quick, I haven't got all day.
I'd better get going.
Go, leave.
Okay. CMF thing's a waste of time. Nothing new in the observation diary about that either. Still wonder what that thing is. Right. I don't suppose that was a trigger for something, was it? This lassie's just gone, just vanished. I feel like we might get something out of talking to her, but with her not here, not a lot we can do. Yeah, there's no parrot here to let us know that Nancy Drew belongs in a zoo. Or ask us what's up with us. Okay, jeez. What are we missing? We got all the numbers that we need for the puzzle, we just are lacking the puzzle piece. Where in the world is it? The thing is, we've only just learned, because of the note, no, not the note, because of the thing in Charlotte's room, how to solve it. Meaning we could have picked up the puzzle at the puzzle piece at any point before that, and then Nancy would have done, interesting, I should figure out how this works, instead of forcing it through. That's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is surely the puzzle piece would be there with the puzzle hint. This is Easter egg stuff. We know because there was an achievement called Easter egg relating to it. Not something else that I'm missing here, is there? course, this is where we figured out this, which is how to open the door, but without that piece, which I would have expected to be through here. But it ain't. What if we just wait here for a bit? Just chill out. Alright, it's the only thing I have left to do, and I don't want to do it.
Hi, Nancy.
I saw an article that says Harper really lost it after Charlotte died.
Well, you can't blame her.
No, I mean, ended up getting arrested.
Whoa, that sounds bad. You gonna ask her about it?
I wouldn't get a straight answer, and I don't want her getting any more defensive.
Smart. Something like that makes me think she really might be unstable.
It looks like Clara never knew who her father was.
How sad. Do you think you can figure out who it was?
I don't think that's the important part.
Right. That was just a test question to see if you were still a smart detective. For a further test, please explain why.
She never really got to know her place in the family. I don't know exactly how, but that's a piece of this. It's a case of follow the money. Someone wants what Clara has, or Clara's worried she's going to lose it. I found out the story about Lexi.
Yeah?
It's messy, but the upshot is Colton and Jesslyn may have been pressured into getting married.
By their parents?
Yep, and it looks like someone paid Lexi to get out of the picture.
What? That is crazy times. Why?
Colton says the Thorntons want his family's political connections, and his family needs the Thorntons' money. It sounds old-fashioned, but these are some old-fashioned families.
That is so old school. I mean, arranged marriage? That's like one-room schoolhouse, uphill both ways in the snow, and the teacher's like a horse or something, and everyone's wearing buckle hats, and they're learning about corn. Give me a sec. Went too long without breathing.
Wait, that could explain what happened. Maybe Jesselyn ran away.
You know, I don't think so. It sounds like she was sort of resigned to the idea. She and Colton were lifelong friends. The impression I get of Jesselyn is that she wouldn't just run away. Not for something silly like a wedding. See you later.
Call back soon.
Well, that was horrible. Hamster is saying is there a bad ending where everyone dies and stops talking. I'm not so sure that would be the bad ending. Well, we've tried phoning all of our friends. The EMF thing is a waste of everybody's time and money. You know, Hamster, you're another puzzle connoisseur. Why don't you chip in? Maybe you have a solution. Your solution is probably uninstall.exe. There's one puzzle piece that we need, but God knows where it is. It's a little strange that this can still be interacted with. A little. Not a ton, but a little strange. Everything else, you're done with it once you've interacted with it. But the clock note does say to unlock clocks, stick 12 and all 5 together. Well, we did that, and that's what opened up this passageway. But the passageway did nothing. Can you open the eyes and then look at the painting on the other side? Now when we come away from it, it closes itself. And much as I stare at you, you're not doing a whole lot for me. You're only a little bit spooky on the EMF reader, not enough to worry about. There's a puzzle piece somewhere, but where the heck is it? Isn't the point of these streams to watch Jake flounder, says Dead Like You? I guess you have to come up with your own points. I just do what I do. I need to find the button and put it in there, but where's the button?
Interesting. I should figure out what that means. Interesting. I should figure out what that means.
No, it's just a slightly different colored brick in the wall. Scouring with my eyes, trying to find that puzzle piece, but where could it be? Surely the missing number is hidden at the bottom of the sugar bowl, and the only way to get it is to drink every last bit of sugar. Maybe I have to absolutely race my way around. The thing is, Charlotte appeared here again, which was kind of weird. Didn't seem to do anything for us, unless she placed something down that I can't really see. You know what? I know what will help us figure things out a bit more. And that should be me checking and making sure that this works. Yeah. Alright. We'll unlock a massive hint in between a few seconds and a minute. Well, depending.
I can't leave until the boat returns.
Can't slam my locket on that. The locket is bothersome. I haven't seen anything resembling an indentation for it. Maybe on one of the graves? No. Please come back. Nothing, nothing. I still have my spade, of course. Oh boy. That's enough out of you. Alright, we'll have something very soon. I can't dig my own grave either. Yeah, my thought was to dig up the Nancy Drew grave, but it's not happening. Maybe there's something to read into this. This plaque honors those who found their final rest beyond the family grounds, including Franklin Thornton, defending his nation, dedicated January 15. Final rest beyond the family grounds. Note to do here either. What does it all mean? You won't do anything for me, which seems weird that we can zoom in on it but not get anything from it. But as we know, Nancy Drew games do actually have red herrings in them. Strange phrase that, isn't it? Red herring. Alright, you know what? Let's transition to something else. A clue, if you will.
It all started 8 years ago with an idea for a game about automation. A game where you build a factory, defend it, optimize it, and scale it to insane sizes. A game full of machines, transport belts, robotic arms, trains, flying robots, and so much more. The idea became a prototype. The prototype turned into an early access game. And now, at long last, Factorio is ready to launch.